Hi, what's going on, guys? I'm Brendan.
I'm Damien.
And today we're bringing you guys our top 10 bourbons for beginners by beginners. So I feel like, we're pretty young into the scene. So talking about beginner bourbons, I feel like we have a unique view on it because we're kind of only been into whiskey for about a year and really only started getting deep into whiskey for about 2 months.
If that wasn't obvious by our other endeavors.
So in the glasses we have what we have.
Number one.
So this list is going to be compiled of pretty cheap stuff. $30 is the most expensive bottle we have.
Yep. We tried to keep it all under 30.
We have a few at 30.
Yeah. And all under 100 proof. I think all these are under 100 proof.
Yes. So we kind of try to keep it low proof. I think the highest proof is like 93 or something like that. So we try to keep 94. It low proof, low cost, pretty available. For the most part, we try to keep things that you can walk in and get pretty much anywhere. So let's get started.
Yes, just get right into it.
So number 10.
Number 10.
Now,
bit interesting, right?
This is not an exact bottle, but we just are going to find a craft distillery. Maybe it's local. These are both local to us. Find a local craft distillery that you like. Maybe that you can go visit, go talk to the people there, try out their stuff.
Yeah, so we're from Michigan, so obviously we have some Michigan
Michigan stuff.
Made stuff.
So Traverse City Whiskey, I think it seems like their distribution is a little big. So if you're around Michigan, I think you can get this.
Yeah. New Holland is a little. Yeah. I feel like that's a little more difficult.
That one's a little different.
Yeah.
Because this is finished in beer barrels. So even a lot of these craft distilleries, you'll find that they're doing different things because the big guys, they're kind of just doing their thing and their name is kind of selling the stuff. But when you get these craft distilleries, they're doing interesting things so that people will go and buy their bottles. So sometimes you can find some really interesting stuff with good stories, really weird flavors, really weird aging techniques. Yeah,
things like this. Yeah. I mean, finished in a beer barrel.
Yeah.
Or
very weird
barrel
flavor.
that beer was in, whatever.
But anyways, we didn't want to spend too much time on
very
these.
Different.
So number 10 is not an exact bottle, but find something around you that you like. Go check them out. Support the local guys. Number 9?
Number 9.
All right, number 9.
Here we go. All right.
Hear us out.
Yeah, hear me out here, okay? Listen, this isn't the greatest, okay? I understand that. I think we all get it, right? It's $11. But here's the thing. It's $11.
Yeah.
And I think you can get it pretty much anywhere.
Yeah.
It's a bit sweet. It's not too complex. I mean, it's pretty easy to drink too.
Yeah.
And more importantly, it's $11.
Yeah. So I'd say, going through this list, we did pros and cons of everything. I'd say a pro of this bottle is it's $11. A con of this bottle is it's $11.
Exactly.
So I think if you like this, it's very sweet, super, super cherry. But if you like this, I think this is a good gateway. And you're not going to find many other bourbons like this because it is super, super sweet. Not complex at all. So you're not going to be exploring. But if maybe you're trying to introduce somebody into bourbon that wants to get into bourbon but doesn't like bourbon, this could be a good starter.
Yeah. Or if you're trying to get into bourbon yourself and you don't want to spend that much money and you just kind of want to test the waters out, I think it's a good one to start with.
Yeah.
And it's from the Buffalo Trace Distillery, I believe. So that's always good too.
Yeah.
A little bonus.
All right, number 8.
Number 8. Here we go. Number 8. All right. Bringing out your favorite, am I right?
Okay.
So, 1792.
We have 1792 small batch. Yeah.
It's good. It's a little spicy. It packs some punch.
So if you didn't watch the last video, we did a blind pour war. And I would have thought this was my favorite. I've been drinking it like a decent amount lately, and I like shit all over this bottle blindly.
Yeah, you did.
So like,
yeah, you did.
But I still do like it. But I feel like I don't know. Like it blindly, I hated it. But I don't know. I like it. Yeah. So this one's $30.
Yeah.
So again, pushing right up to that price point. Super available. It seems like to us we can get it pretty much anywhere, and it seems like another pro of it is if you do like this. I haven't tried their higher, more of like they have a whole line of things. Those also seem pretty available for the most part. So those are two pros. Like you said, it's a little spicy.
Definitely spicy. It feels like it's a higher proof than what it actually is.
Yes.
But some people are into that kind of thing. You know, if you're a beginner and you want something that has a little bit of a kick to it, it's a good place to start. All right,
number 7.
Number 7. We're bringing out the classic, perhaps the most classic one on this list.
Yeah, I would say this one is right down center field, middle line, right down the middle.
Yeah, this is what you think of when you think of bourbon.
Yep. Very classic bottle. Kind of a shitty bottle.
Yeah, this little neck here.
It doesn't have a neck, so it's kind of it's
a little rough.
It's a little rough.
A little rough to pour out of.
$26, 90 proof. It's a high rye mash bill, so again, you're going to get a little more of that spikiness going on. But I mean, it's just super classic. It's really good on ice. So if you're somebody who likes to maybe neat, you're not to the point where you're drinking it neat yet. This is a good one to put on ice, and it stands up pretty nice because it's got the high rye. So it'll stand up nice to ice, and it'll still taste damn good.
Yeah, that, and you can find it pretty much everywhere.
This one you will be able to get everywhere.
Yes, Bulleita is just all over the place. They don't make a lot of things.
No, yeah,
that's kind of a downside. If you like this bottle and you want more things from them, you're not going to be able to find too much. They have a rye.
They have a rye. They have like a 10-year in a single barrel.
Yeah.
But I think the 10, whatever one the black label is, I know they're not, that was like a limited thing. So, I mean, really you only have this, the rye, and then like the 10-year.
Yes.
So, not a lot to go. I think it's MGP. Do not quote me on that, but I am not sure. This is a Barton product, and I thought 1792 is. A comment we wrote is, good at what it does, but nothing special.
Yeah.
Number 6. Kind of in the same realm as Bullet.
Right. A little bit different, though.
What it does.
Yeah. Yeah, like, I mean, it does what it does well.
Yeah.
But that's about it.
It doesn't do anything else.
That's about it. This is a wheated bourbon.
Larceny small batch. $26.99, 92 proof. Yeah. So this was a high rye. Yeah. So in a wheated bourbon, they're taking out the rye and they're replacing it with wheat. So this is corn, wheat, and barley. This one is corn, rye, and barley. So if the rye spicy notes are a little too much for you, a nice wheated bourbon is Larceny.
Yep. It's it'll be a little smoother. A lot of people like me. I get like bread from this, bread notes. Mm-hmm. So that's always good in my book. Big bread guy. So
yeah, no, it's very good. Heaven Hill. Same thing as Bullet though. If you like this, they make a Larceny barrel proof. I've never seen it. I know it exists. I don't know how available it is. And then the Old Fitzgerald lineup is just really expensive and really rare. So if you like this, it's going to be hard to find anything else above it.
Yeah, from their line.
But yeah, it does what it does good, but it's not, again, nothing special.
Yep.
All right, now we move to the top 5. Number 5, what do we got, Damien?
Number 5.
Wild Turkey.
Yes, this bottle's really good.
So we have the 101 here. We're recommending the 81 proof.
Yeah.
Unless you want to go for the higher proof, then by all means. This bottle is like $25. The 81 proof is about $20. Our prices in Michigan are higher, so you can probably actually find all these for cheaper than what we're saying.
Probably.
But it's Wild Turkey. Again, you can walk into any store and find the 101 or the 81 proof. Super, super accessible. Really approachable. Good all-around flavor. Now, another good thing about this is if you do find yourself liking the Wild Turkey, they have a huge lineup, and they all have very good. Until you get up to their Master's Keep, everything is super available. They got the Matthew McConaughey Wild Turkey Long Branch. They have the Wild Turkey Rare Breed. They just came out with a Rare Breed Rye, and they also have a 101 Rye. So like if you like Wild Turkey, there's a whole list of available stuff that you can find.
Yeah, Wild Turkey does a lot of things,
Yes.
but they are really good. They're really approachable. Mm-hmm. You can find them anywhere.
Really good in a cocktail as well, and on ice. So this is another one that's really good on ice.
Yes. And, well, that's why it's on this list, right?
That's why it's on the list.
All right. Well,
number
take
4.
us to number 4. All right. I'm sure y'all know this bottle if you've seen any list videos.
Yeah. So we got Buffalo Trace. We would have liked to put it higher.
But it's so hard to find.
It is pretty hard. And around us, it's considered easy to find.
And we still had to drive around quite a bit to actually find this. The one place that we found it at for a while ended up being sold out the day we were looking for it. So, what do you know? It's difficult to find. If you can find it, it's a really good pickup, especially for the price.
Yeah, $27, 90 proof. This is something that we can find, like probably any day we want, we can go get it. It just depends on how many stores are we going to have to go to actually be able to find it, is the problem.
Yeah, that is always the question. It's kind of a mystery there.
Really good value, very, very balanced. It goes back for days. They like to say it's really good at a mint julep. It does have a little bit of a mintiness.
Right.
The biggest con with this bottle so this bottle is quite hard to find, and the lineup past this bottle is even harder to find.
Impossible.
So if you like this, you're either going to have to probably enter some raffles, you're either going to have to spend a shit ton of money, or you're just going to have to kind of get lucky.
Yeah.
It's
Start
very
picking
hard.
clovers.
Even its next step up is Eagle Rare. We overpaid it by like $15.
Yeah, just so we could get our hands on it. And they had already ran through a case. They just got it in that morning. So it's hard to find.
It is hard. Anything Buffalo Trace is hard to find.
Yes, this is the same distillery as this Benchmark.
As Benchmark, yep. Buffalo Trace.
There you go.
All right. Top 3.
Top 3. Oh boy. All right. A lot of people have heard of this one.
Yes.
As well. I think most of these, the top 3 here, a lot of people have heard.
Yeah. I would say our top 5 most people are familiar with, and Bullet most people are familiar with.
Yeah. Maker's Mark. So this was a winner of one of our little blind pours, right? We really liked this one when we didn't know what it was. But, it's really easy to find. Like most of these, except for the last one.
Yeah. This will be everywhere.
Yeah, you can find it anywhere. And everywhere.
Even if you just want to go like the Maker's Mark 101, Turkey 101, and Bullet will be at any bar you go to. So even if you don't want to buy a whole bottle, those 3 will for sure be at pretty much every bar you ever go to. So if you just want to even try just a glass of it, you can go up to a bar. Oh yeah, this is another wheated bourbon like Larceny.
Yep.
But it has one of my favorite noses.
It's so nice.
To be honest.
It is really nice.
It is really good. $30. So again, we're pushing right up to that price point. It's got the nice, wax to it. Very nice nose, easy to drink.
Yeah, very approachable.
Yeah, a con of it is kind of like the Bullet. Again, if you like this, there's not so you have Makers 46. And then they have a 101, but it's limited release. So I don't know. It's been at our stores for quite a while sitting. So I don't know if it's still coming out. But then they have a few cast strength stuff. So you have this in the Makers 46, part of their full-time line. And I think that's all that's in their full-time line that you can get anywhere.
I think you're right. I mean, like a lot of these as well. The really good thing about this for me is how approachable it is. Mm-hmm. And I think a lot of that is because of the nose.
Yeah.
It has a really good nose. You just want to drink it.
Yeah, you really do. It's fantastic.
It is fantastic.
All right, should we go into our top 2?
Top 2.
All right, so both of these for us have kind of we have a personal connection to the bottles. So number 2, this is the first like bourbon that we really ever had, like to drink straight and like to drink neat.
Yeah, this is the first bottle we've ever bought.
Yep.
Not this one specifically.
Not this one specifically.
But
but yeah, Four Roses is the first bottle that we got. So for us, maybe it's a little bit of nostalgic. Like, oh, that's that was like our.
That's the one
that got into everything. $25-ish. It might be around
somewhere around there.
20, right? 25. Very, very, very approachable at 80 proof, so it's not going to sting you as much as some of these other ones might. It also has a pretty available product line. So if you like this, you can they have a small batch select, and a single barrel that are all readily available pretty much everywhere.
Yep.
So another one that has a good product line.
There's not much bad to say about it, really.
It just doesn't have a ton of depth because it is at 80 proof. Yeah. But it does have really good flavor.
Yep, it has some different flavor. For me personally, I get more mint on this, so a little different, but still really good, really approachable, and like you said, it's everywhere. That good product line. So that's number 2.
All right, number 1. What's in the glasses?
Yes.
That we've been sipping on.
Speaking of. Man, that's good.
So I would say this is like our first love. This is like one of the first bourbons when we actually started getting into like, hey, let's do like YouTube and really dive into stuff. This is like
the one.
This is like the one that we kind of like did. This was like our first bottle that we like really went in on and was like, let's do some tasting notes.
Yeah, really got in there.
Really get in there. $20-ish. It's like $22 here, so probably cheaper where you are.
Much less.
86 proof, very sweet, very friendly, very approachable.
Oh yeah.
And I think the best thing about this for a beginner, this is like here you can go all the way. I don't even know how far. I can't even see. They have so many available product lines.
It is actually insane.
So they have
like
the Old Forester 86, the 100. They have the Whiskey Row series, which is has 4 whiskeys in that are all readily available. So you have 6 bourbons readily available, and plus their rye. And then they do store picks with single barrels.
Yeah.
I mean, it goes.
I mean, spoiler. As far as things over 100 proof, Old Forester also has like my other favorite bottle up in there.
Yeah.
They just have a really good lineup. Mm-hmm. You can't go wrong, and this is a really good spot to start with their lineup. Really so if you like this, you can try their other stuff, and there's plenty of it to try.
There's plenty of it.
So much.
Plenty of it to try, and it's so Brown-Forman is the company that owns this. They also own like Woodford. So if you like this, you can go into Woodford. A little more expensive, which is why it didn't make this list.
Yep.
Because it does have a higher price point. But yeah, just any of these are fantastic.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with any of these.
No.
Really good to try out if you're looking to get into bourbon. Pick any of these from what we said.
Yeah, I think.
And it'll be good to go.
I will say, when if you do buy like a few of these, take on the back of the bottle, it'll say, except for a few of them, like this one, they didn't distill it themselves, so they don't say what distillery it is. But most of these will tell you who it's distilled by. So pay attention to the distillery on it, and then go like find other products that distillery also makes, and kind of just find your distillery and have at it.
Yeah, that'll really help you explore some new things.
Because
it's a really good way to go.
The difference is, explore the bottles too.
Yep.
When you first open a bottle, it's probably going to be at its worst for the most part. Once it gets past the shoulder, which is like, here, is when it really starts to get some air into it and open it up. And if you're drinking any of these and like they're burning too much, Just like take a little bit of water and keep proofing it down until it stops burning.
Yep. You could also try ice.
Ice also does a
Same
world
similar
of-
thing. Yeah. Pretty much.
So I think from beginners, these are
our favorite beginner bottles.
These are our favorite beginner bottles. I think they'll do anybody great. They have done us wrong. So
No. And yeah, I think that's gonna do
I
it.
think that's pretty much it.
Old Forster, number 1. So, if you guys like the video, please leave a like. Click that thumbs up button. If you want to see more videos like this or more videos about bourbon, hit the subscribe button. It's free. It helps us out, and you can always change your mind later.
Yeah.
If you tried any of these, let us know in the comments. Let us know what you thought about it. And I think that'll do it.
TikTok.
We have a TikTok.
We have a TikTok now.
We do drinking stuff.
Yep.
It's in the description.
In the description.
I think that'll do it.
I think so.
Have a good one. We'll see you next time.
Thank you guys for watching. See ya.